Hi everyone, this is Vic back again on another fragrance review. A gem in the box. This fragrance is a very challenging fragrance. Not very well known to everyone. It's very under the radars and a true hidden gem. Has been discontinued, I guess, and it's a real gem in the box. Very unique, very dark, and very bitter fragrance. I don't know if you experienced this fragrance or you ever came across of this fragrance. So this fragrance, it's one of my favorite fragrance, and I think there is no other review on YouTube. I don't know, perhaps I'm wrong, but I checked. I haven't seen any other reviews about this fragrance. So let's start to open the magic box, the precious box. And here is. This fragrance is Fullchoke from Francesco Smalto, Italy, and it's a fragrance that it's a very unusual smell. I can say not very easy to wear, not very talking about a lot. If, I don't know if maybe if I'm not wrong, one or two, I don't know, reviewers ever reviewed this fragrance before, but I will try to do my best to cover up this and to at least give my personal view on this Fullchoke, the weird name for a fragrance, to be very honest. Released by Francesco Smalto. It was released in 2004. Is a woody spicy fragrance. The perfumer behind is the master perfumer Pierre Bourdon, that everyone know who's Pierre Bourdon. Top notes are pepper, cardamom, pineapple, melon, and coriander. Heart notes are rose, jasmine, lily of the valley. Base notes are rum, musk, teakwood, vanilla, vetiver, and also amber and gunpowder. Well, very unusual note for a fragrance. Um, Fullchoke is a perfume based on the note of explosive gunpowder, launched in 2004, a very challenging men's fragrance, and it was created by Pierre Bourdon. So I want to give you also the main accords, or woody accords: aromatic, warm and spicy, sweet, rum, fresh and spicy, musky, fruity, vanilla, and powdery. Well, it's a very unique fragrance, as we mentioned, and as we talk about it. Um, how I can explain to you this fragrance? It's a very one of a kind fragrance. You know, when you wear it, you really cannot compare it with other fragrances. Really, it's a very unique, and Pierre Bourdon almost made the niche quality fragrance. Francesco Smalto, it's not a usual designer. Francesco Smalto was a luxury men's tailor, Italian tailor. He was based in Paris, and he had shop, but he has his own atelier, and he was a kind of tailor that you only find in United Kingdom. If you go to Savile Row, this kind of tailors, they are measure up tailors. They really, you go there, you take an appointment, and he measure your body, and he make a suit fit for you only. Very expensive. His suits were something around $5,000 to $8,000. Very high quality, and his clients were stars, were kings of Morocco, or even different president from Africa. It was very high quality, very expensive, and not given to everyone. He also made great fragrances. Fullchoke, to me, it's a how we can say, it's an alien. It's a UFO. This fragrance, it's so one of a kind that you cannot compare it with no other fragrance released in the world of the perfumes before. And really, I decided to wear this fragrance because I tested and I bought it and I love it. But I'm very honest with you, I don't wear it every day. This fragrance is for very special occasion because you cannot wear this fragrance every day because this fragrance is a little bit cloying and also might not please everyone, might not please your surrounding, and you have to be very careful where you wear this fragrance because not an easy to wear fragrance. Really, it's very special fragrance and belong to the very special part of the fragrances that I call them not easy to wear fragrances. But I really like this fragrance and I really mean it because Pierre Bourdon, he's not a very usual perfumer. He made always great perfumes and he knows how to make great perfumes. And he created so many great perfumes. He worked for the House of Creed. Uh, he also created for Mont Blanc, also created for many brands. Davidoff also. This guy he's a magician. He's a real wizard in the world of perfumes. What I can tell you about Fullchoke wasn't a hit, wasn't a big smashing hit. Was not even. I don't know if they sold lots of flanker of this, but somehow somehow has its own reputation and became a kind of underground wanted fragrance. And now you can find bottles of full chuck for $200, $150, and that shows that some people are really showing love for this fragrance. So this fragrance is a kind of a hidden gem, discontinued hidden gem, pretty rare, is not easy to find, but still if you search for it you might find it. But be careful, really you have to be careful because it might not it doesn't suit everyone. You might really it's love or hate at the first sniff. You Lots of people despise this fragrance, a lot of people hate this fragrance, and few people love this fragrance. So you have to be very careful because once I gave it a gift to a very good friend, a bottle of full chalk. And he said, "No, no, what's that? That gave me a nausea. That is very cloying. I cannot wear this." He really disliked it. So it's not a fragrance for everyone, that's for sure. But if you really, your nose have to be very developed. Your nose has have to be very experienced in the world of the perfumes. Then you might appreciate full chuck. Full chuck is not for beginners. Full chuck is for very advanced nose. It's really for connoisseur. It's not for everyone. So you have to be very careful. Don't buy it on a blind buy, really, because you might lose your money and you might really hate and dislike this fragrance. This fragrance is not an easy to wear fragrance. It's not a fragrance for everyone. And really, you have to be very careful. Don't pull the trigger. Try to sample it first. Try to wear it, and if you like it, then of course you can pull the trigger. But don't blind buy. Full chuck is not a easy to wear fragrance. It's not a very common fragrance. It's a very special fragrance, and the smell is great to me. I love that note of the gunpowder, which is very unusual in the perfumes. And but you have to be very careful. You have to be extremely careful because it's a very unusual fragrance, and you never been um, accustomed of that. So be careful. Test it. If you like, then of course you can pull the trigger. So this is my take on Fullchoke by Francesco Smalto, and I wanted just to highlight this fragrance. I wanted to introduce this fragrance to you and to all the viewers on YouTube because one of my favorite passion are fragrances, and I always try to introduce unfamiliar fragrances, often discontinued fragrances, and unfamiliar fragrances to most of you. Of course, few of you knows that fragrance. I think now remember who we're talking about. This guy has an amazing collection. Jonathan 1970. He talked about this fragrance before and on his one of his videos, and I think he owned it, and he appreciates also Fullchoke. So he has a amazing collection. He's a true connoisseur as well. So that's my take on Fullchoke by Francesco Smalto. A very unique, very tough fragrance to wear, and I cannot even tell you which occasion you have to wear Fullchoke. I wear it when I feel it. It can be a night, can be a daytime, can be a nighttime. I don't care. I wear it when I feel for it. It's a kind of you have to feel. You have to really get the passion for this fragrance and get the invite for this fragrance to wear it. You have to desire this fragrance. It's a very unique fragrance, and it's a truly amazing fragrance. Really, Pierre Bourdon, he made a niche fragrance for Francesco Smalto. Then it's not an easy fragrance, not at all. And some people might really hate it, and for lots of people, it's even cloying, it's even disgusting. But I don't care. For me, it's one of a kind, and really, it's one of the fragrances that I cherish the most in my collection. And I just wanted to talk about the Fullchoke with you. Have a great day. Talk with you very soon. Stay safe and sound. And also, I wish all the best to everyone and all of you, especially to my pal in UK, Rich. I really wish him a good health and a quick recovery. Until we talk again, please wear only what you want to wear, and don't listen to nobody else except your own nose, and trust only your own nose to be the last judge for every fragrances you want to buy. Don't pull the trigger easily. After all, it's your money, so just pull it when you really love to pull the trigger. Stay safe and sound. Take care, and talk to you very soon. I'll be back soon. Stay tuned. Cheerio.